This is not just another broadcast. This is Frozen Apex TV, where racing is treated like the elite competition it is, where preparation meets pressure, and where nothing that matters goes unseen. We understand the sport because we understand the drivers, the commitment it takes to be here, the discipline behind every lap, the difference between sending it hard and sending it home. That's why we don't just follow the race, we break it down, corner by corner, battle by battle, from every angle that tells the real story on the track. While others catch the moment, we capture the meaning behind it. The dive bombs that change championships, the defensive lines that define careers, the split-second decisions made at 200 miles an hour. This is coverage built for leagues that demand credibility, for drivers who expect professionalism, and for competition that deserves respect. No missed action, no wasted shots, just pure, uninterrupted racing, delivered with precision. Freeze the moment, own the apex. Welcome to Frozen Apex TV. Welcome to Germany. The Nürburgring Nordschleife. Tonight is the championship night. And boy, is it going to be a doozy. 2 hours of racing.
I mean, 2 hours in Germany time.
That's still 2 hours. What is happening here? Why is this? Why is everything good and then we go live and then it's not good?
Is because I did something on my side. My mistake.
Okay.
I realized that I would set the commentator and not. All you gotta do is add your NASCAR 2025 tower.
Okay.
Timing in there.
Yeah,
and then turn that off, and that'll make it go away.
Okay. All right, got it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're overlooking the mountains and the forest of somewhere in Germany.
There's Lesman. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Oh my goodness. Les is in here.
Are you excited? Are you excited for the Green Hell?
Are you just... He's just sitting in his car just like, oh, man.
Just his... He's just got his, like, hands on the top of the wheel, his head just buried into his hands, like, ugh.
I think a lot of drivers are like that here because, folks, it's 154 turns.
It's
a lot of turns.
It is a lot. And we're running the non-stadium circuit.
Well, Les, first off, congrats on the placing in the grid. You should feel really good about that. Good luck on turn 1.
Yes. I'm just excited to see the rolling start over 13 kilometers.
No, it's not going to be that long.
I know.
The rolling starts on the back straight.
I know.
Don't make people don't freak them out. Don't be like, oh, never mind. Fuck this.
Yeah. So if you guys come back in 3 hours, we'll be going green.
We'll be going green.
All right.
But yeah, this is this track, very well known, extremely famous, 154 turns. It has earned the nickname of Green Hell. This is 100% pure muscle memory, and the place is called Nuremberg. Well, thank you, Lupin. I appreciate it. Still is a city in Germany. Is it actually? Maybe it's not in Germany. Maybe I've been wrong this entire time.
It can confirm it is in Germany.
Oh, okay. Whew.
It is in the Eiffel Mountains of Germany.
Yes. Yes, but it is an extremely technical track. It is probably, arguably, the most famous track in the world. Everyone comes here to set the world records, and you're gonna see these cars and these drivers go through hell.
Now, are we
As
going to
we're to
set
do
a
2
world
hours.
record tonight?
Are we gonna set a world record tonight?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll definitely set a league record tonight of a person with the most victories in Summit GT history at the Nordschleife.
Yes.
And, we'll also have the person with the most second places.
Remember, everyone is here for the interview. That's what they're all racing for.
Yes, everyone's racing. Yes, yep.
I probably should start my overlay.
Wise idea, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to get the grid going, so then that way I can do my admin work here as they're getting ready to go live. They have finished up with qualification. We are ready to read out your grid and get this a-going.
Yeah, so I don't know if it will pull the starting grid until we're actually in the race lobby. So we might have to wait a minute on the grid, because it'll pull just from practice. It won't pull from the start.
Understood.
But we can hang for a minute. Not sure if there's a little bit of admin work happening already or yet, or just maybe some discussion. I do know that there's currently Yes. Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna read the penalty report.
Yes, go ahead.
So we have penalties that have to be served. The number one is to get an EOL. Was supposed to be served at Le Mans, has not been served yet. Also, the number 48 is supposed to receive an NOL for failure to maintain control. That was supposed to be served at Le Mans, also has not been served yet. So those just keep moving forward until they get served. And then also the 333 also received an NOL line for not having a banner at Canadian Tire served to be here. So far, I believe, based off of my roster here,
only one of those drivers is here.
Only one of the drivers is here. So that's what we will be issuing out for penalties today. This is the last race, the season finale of Summit GT Racing.
Yes, and I was going to read that bit that I placed in the Discord. But I will do it after we call the starting grid. Or I just don't know how long we have right now, and I don't want to miss the starting grid, you know. Although I could read it, I suppose.
I think everyone's getting nervous. They're like, why hasn't the race started? Why hasn't the race started?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Just sitting on a finished qualifying portion. That was the race.
Thank you for stopping in.
So
we're live tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Just everyone's expecting a 2-hour race. Meanwhile, it's just been 20-minute qualifying. I'll go ahead and read this. It won't be too long. So we posted this, we made this announcement earlier to all of the teams and drivers. So a thank you to Summit GT. As we head into tonight's season finale, I want to take a moment to formally say thank you to everyone at Summit GT for giving myself and Metal the opportunity to be the voices behind the inaugural season of this league. What a ride it has been. Over the course of the first season, we've made a lot of memories. We've had some incredible moments and some absolutely hectic moments, and more than a few laughs along the way. Every week brought something different, and getting to call the races for this league has been an absolute blast. GT racing is still relatively new territory for myself, as I'm a dirt oval guy first, and then an asphalt oval guy second. And only more recently have I discovered just how much I love road racing. Getting the opportunity to learn, experience, and call GT racing at this level has been an honor. And having Metal by my side each week has made it that much better. There's something special about sitting in the booth with someone you can laugh with, disagree with, yell with, and still somehow put together a broadcast when the cars hit the green flag. But tonight is the big one. The hardest track, the Green Hell, Nürburgring Nordschleife. 2 hours to prove who has what it takes. 2 hours to hopefully tame one of the most unforgiving pieces of asphalt in the world, or be tamed by it. And while the excitement fills the German air, tonight comes with a little bit of a bittersweet announcement. Tonight will be Frozen Apex's TV's final broadcast for Summit GT. After tonight, I, and possibly Metal, will be making the decision to strap ourselves in, cinch the belts tight, and go from calling races to actually competing in them. Season 1 has been an incredible experience, and none of it would have been possible without Summit GT opening the door and trusting us to be a part of it. So to David McCullough, all the drivers, teams, league officials, organizers, and everyone else who's tuned in throughout the season, thank you. Thank you for the trust. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the chaos. Thank you for this incredible racing. And thank you for allowing us to be a small part of the very first chapter of Summit GT. Now let's make the final chapter of Season 1 one hell of a story. 2 hours around Nordschleife, one final broadcast, one final chance to call the action. Let's make the Green Hell a memorable send-off. Thank you, Summit GT. It has been one hell of a ride.
Gonna make me cry. Gonna make me cry.
Just stop, man. I'm okay. I'm totally okay, man. Everything's fine.
It's just saying. I just got sand in my eyes, you know.
Someone's cutting onions.
It has been fun. It has been fun.
Nick Hames, I love short track racing. Well, we come to the German bull ring.
You came to the right place. Tell you what.
Why am I crying in the club right now?
Oh man.
So yes, myself, I am committing to racing in the series for next season. So that's what I'll be doing on Mondays. Metal is up in the air. We have some stuff working, possibly in the works for if Metal's going to race or what Metal might be doing. So at the moment, it's looking like Frozen Apex is moving into the driver's seat. And, we'll probably be streaming over on our Twitch channels, if anything. So, anywho, not sure why we're just chilling here up in the chopper. Don't these admins know this thing costs fuel and we're just up here just flying around this castle?
No, they wrote us a blank check, so
2 minutes. Beware the Giftsburg.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm about to go ahead and start this race.
Well, I'm wondering, would you mind maybe hopping down to the chat that Dave is in and just he's muted up in the chat anyways.
Yeah, I could hop in there real quick. He just came off of mute.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah,
and then I'll message you to go silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute you up here so you can just come back in whenever.
Okay. All right, I'm jumping down.
All right, so Metal's going to investigate what the delay is. Big track, could be filling a pothole, fixing a wall, doing all sorts of who knows what. So Metal is going to investigate that to figure out why we're just chilling up in the drone here. This was supposed to be 25 minutes of qualifying. It says open qualifying finishing, and we're at 35 minutes now. So we're a little bit 10 minutes past. I'm not sure. Oh, we might be moving. We might be good. All right. What's the verdict?
We're gridding.
Okay, we're gridding. All right. Just had to go
ahead and get this.
Kick someone in the butt here.
Yeah, I just had to
You
Let's do it.
Good to call it?
I am good to call it if it'll let me. I can't switch cameras, so it's all up to you.
All right, I'll go ahead and call it. All right, here is tonight's final starting grid. Starting on the pole, we've got James Pierce with Tyler Kokeiko making up row number 1. Row 2 is going to go to John Nobbinger with Lucas Wall to his outside. John, new driver, inaugural race tonight. Starting row number 3, Jesse Canales, P5 with Les Monday in P6. Starting in 7th is going to be Bryson Richardson with Cesar Torres to his outside. Row number 5, we've got Dawson Price and Harvey Horsepool. Coming in number 11, we've got Dylan Harris, and 12th is going to go to David McCullough. Row number 7 goes to Trevor Wilson and Dean Barron. Row number 8 is going to be made up of Austin Wright with Matt Morrison, and that is going to round out tonight's starting grid for the Nürburgring Nordschleife.
I apologize, folks. Normally I call that. I had a little bit of a hiccup on my broadcasting system, and I was a little scared. But good job, Fred. I'm glad that you were able to call that for the last time.
Thank you. Bud Lightyear says he's got a mill on Dill. So Dylan Harris, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Firing from 11th place, and it is the only Porsche on the grid. As the safety car is making its move. James Pierce, no stranger to starting in the front of these races. You can see, looks like the entire first third of this race is 2-1-2 cars. You're going to see some penalties of some nature be handed out.
Penalties have been issued.
Penalties have been issued. Questioning what penalty did the 84 have?
I was told to give him an EOL. He wanted it.
Alrighty.
I'm not sure, but I'm not going to argue with the boss.
Sure. Nope, you're good. Unless maybe he... Not sure. Maybe qualified well and just wasn't comfortable being up there. I'm not sure. So, anywho, in the final set of turns here, the 2-1-2 crowd is going to light us off for 2 hours here in Germany. Let's get this
Torres
underway.
receives a black flag.
Man, hate to see that right at the start of the race.
Yeah, right at the start. I'm kind of curious. It says he went off track and came back on track and received the black flag.
Could've
Wondering if maybe passed someone?
Yeah, I wonder if he passed before the start-finish line. So, James...
See already, James Pierce running away with it.
Yes. Oh, Metal, we're not doing our traditional silent first lap when we go to all the turns.
No, we don't do silent first lap. One, there are only, like, if you want... Here's the first camera.
There's
also known as the jump.
There's 7 miles apart from each other.
Yeah, and then we'll do the next camera. You can hear the birds tweeting.
All right.
See, there's no one out there, so no, we're not gonna do the traditional quiet lap. So team 212, led by the 212, currently all in lined up and bringing it home as they are starting to separate away from the group. The next group is going to be led by Bryson Richardson, currently third in points, hoping for the 2-point leaders to just absolutely not race today. Possibly, one thing that we did not mention here, folks, today, with this being the season finale, this is Harvey Horsepool, wonderful person across the pond. That's Cesar Torres. Because this is the final race, it is double points.
Yes,
Harris.
Everything's worth double today. Double the length, double the points. Double or nothing.
Double the
here.
Satisfaction.
Yes.
Double mint, bubble gum.
Double mint bubble gum.
Dylan Harris is struggling just a little bit here, trying to let the Mustangs by. Dylan Harris is currently leading for the AAM points And this could be a dangerous situation for Dylan because he hasn't ran away with it. So he could lose the AM championship to Harvey Horspool. If Harvey Horspool gets enough positions and qualifies higher than Dylan Harris, then Harvey Horspool could win the AM division. So currently, Dylan Harris is leading for the AM division. Lucas Wall is leading it for the Pro division.
Yes, and if you're confused on which of these cars is Lucas Wall, it is the blue, white, and yellow car up towards the front.
Blue, white, yellow car.
Yep, so it's the blue, white, and yellow, the first third of this race. That one is Lucas Wall.
Not to be confused with the white, blue, and yellow car.
Yes, or the yellow
white,
with blue and white.
Yes.
Yes. So one thing I would like to mention also is that the season finale and the points are going to be considered, quote, unofficial at the end of this race because there is, to the best of my knowledge, 2 mandatory provisionals.
Ooh, we got a wreck happening. Les Mundane is involved.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Caesar Torres and Les Mundane. Les Mundane looks like he's doing well. He's able to get back, struggling to get it back onto the track, but he is doing a little bit better steering his track. Yeah, Caesar, I believe, may be getting a tow.
Oh, Les looks like he bumped that curb. Oh, and both cars just involved.
Ooh.
Oof. Tough hit for both.
Yeah, just tough hit. Caesar might... No, it doesn't need a tow, but he's definitely going to be slow. As currently right now, Les Mundane is trying to drive with half of a steering wheel.
Not ideal.
I say, not ideal.
So as I was saying, everything is going to be considered unofficial at the end of this race. The reasoning for that is because there are provisionals at play. And I believe, as long as all of my data is correct, every driver, we are going to eliminate their points for their worst 2 finishes.
Oh, that's a shakeup.
So with those provisionals taking place, that allows, basically what it is it allows 2 skip weeks to not matter, if you will, for your record of being here, right? So you're allowed 2 weeks off, but for that to be fair to everyone, including those that make it every single week, you're going to remove their 2 worst finishes. Or what would be their worst if all their finishes are bad, you'll just pick 2 that are the worst of the worst.
I believe M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan. You know what I'm talking about?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Yes.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yep.
He would say, "What a twist!"
With a twist.
So right now, Lucas Wall, the Beamer. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, it is the Beamer. Currently in 3rd place right now, in a good position, surrounded by teammates. A new driver, John Nobinger, I believe is how you say his name. Nobinger. Currently in 4th place. Jesse Canales, currently hanging out in 5th place. Bryson Richardson leading the next pack. He is currently in P6. Currently scored 3rd in points for the Pro Division. Dawson Price is on the further back with Harvey Horspool as Harvey is trying to make some moves. He is trying to get in a position to win the championship and also try to win, but he's got a long ways to go because I believe John Nobinger he's in an AM division.
Yes, he is considered an AM driver for the 212 team here. Looking pretty quick.
Checking in.
Les Mundane, he is struggling, but he's doing his damnedest to keep this Ferrari on the track as he's trying to come around and get some work done on the Ferrari. Austin Wright, the Quiet Kid, currently hanging. You know who else was called the Quiet Kid? Now that we're talking.
Not me.
I believe his name was Mayfield. Was known as the Quiet Kid.
Interesting. Who is Mayfield?
You don't know the number 12 driver of Mayfield? You've never heard of this?
Like, what style of racing?
NASCAR?
Oh, Jeremy Mayfield?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yes. I'm back up to speed now.
Yeah, Jeremy Mayfield.
Okay.
Known as the Quiet Kid.
Okay, gotcha.
You consider yourself a NASCAR guru.
I mean, I have 2 of his model cars sitting behind me. So
You're like, I don't know who the Quiet Kid is.
there's a reason why that confused me, but I'll DM it up to you on the side.
Well, okay, so when he first started racing, he was known as the Quiet Kid. He did change his nickname.
I believe his nickname was the Rocket. I can't remember.
Well, I guess they weren't official. I guess it was just a certain amount of people who would call him the Quiet Kid. But anyway, back to the race. We're not here for NASCAR. We're here for GT3. Austin Wright right now maintaining good pace and is pushing that Mercedes.
Do you believe he's going to be able to stay on with Mercedes next year?
I can sense a lot of Mercedes departure from our league here, but I don't know. There's a lot of kind of breaking info that we can discuss over the next hour and 50 minutes regarding season 2 and the outlook. Because one bit of information that is going to move into season 2 is going to be open setups. So I know a lot of the drivers that are locked into the Team Mercedes don't love the Mercedes. But can these Mercedes start handling and performing better if you're going to throw an open setup at them? But at the moment, it sounds like next season we're going to have basically a GT3 team of strictly Mustangs and Ferraris. Maybe some BMWs.
So I happen to notice our fans at home, they were talking about got a bill on Dill. Like, what is that? Like $1 million that he wins it? That he throws it into the bin? Like,
I think that he's placing $1 million that he laps James Pierce twice tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, man, I wish I would have known those odds. Trevor Wilson right now maintaining P13 right behind Dean Barron, our other Mercedes driver. Then you're going to have Dylan Harris right now, points leader for the AM division, currently in P11. Dave McCullough, the league leader. And he's in P10, looking for another top 10. Harvey Horsepool right now in contention for champion for AM driver. You got Matt Morrison. Are we allowed to use his nickname here?
Matt the Moo Moo Morrison?
Matt the Moo Moo Morrison? Okay, I just wasn't sure if that's going to translate.
Oh, nicknames is to the driver, not the series.
Gotcha. Understood. So Matt the Moo Moo Morrison right now joined late in the season. He's currently maintaining P8. Then you're going to have Dawson Price, also known as the Mongoose.
The Mongoose.
And the Mongoose. And he's currently in P7. Then you have Bryson Richardson in contention for possible pro champion, currently sitting in 3rd place. And he's with the Mercedes. Has been confirmed. He has decided no more Mercedes. Toto came to him and said, please race for Mercedes. And he said, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure if Toto actually came up to him and said, hey, you want to race for Mercedes? He'd be like, oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you guys don't know who Toto for Mercedes is, that is the team principal of the F1 Mercedes team.
So not for nothing, but I don't know what they know or what they have figured out or not. But I've noticed that Team Redline, Max Verstappen's iRacing team, has left Mercedes and went to BMW. So I'm not sure if that's a legitimate deal or if there's something with the Mercedes.
Gonna back it up here a little bit. Trevor Wilson having a little bit of some issues.
Goes for a skid.
Oh, yeah. Just go for a little skid. Little roundy-do. He must have seen those mythical German kangaroos.
Yes.
Up here with Team 212. Tyler Kokeko in P5. Jesse Canales in P4. John Nobinger in P3 with Lucas Wall moves up to P2. And James Pierce is P1.
I'm going to do some rough math here. Bear with me. Never mind. I won't be able to. Because I'm wondering, James Pierce is in the pro. He's 4th. He's got 3 wins, 5 top 5s, 7 top 10s.
What do you think? Do you think he might have a run?
Well, I was just wondering, once you remove the 2 worst weeks, how that's really going to shake up a points discussion,
yeah,
right?
You're not wrong.
Because we've
that could
seen
change everything.
Right, and with that, with the 2-week drop, and I'm assuming that this is what that's going to be, is possibly did James Pierce shoot himself in the foot by kind of allowing his teammate to pass him on the last lap for the last 2 weeks?
Something I'm trying to look at here. I believe that might be a banner issue.
What is that?
I'm showing that he's running AM banner.
Lucas Wall has a pro banner.
Is that a pro banner?
It's gold, right?
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be blue. I don't know why.
Nope.
Ignore me.
Gold is pro.
Gold is pro. Oh, a Dilly Dilly fan. Well, here's the Dilly Dilly himself. Dylan Harris. The Porsche is such a quiet car.
It is, unless you're inside of it or running right next to it. Then it is just absolutely screaming at you. Let's give the fans a little bit of what this track offers.
There's a lot of turns here, Fred.
There are a lot of turns here.
To remember all of these braking rules. I don't know how the drivers do it.
I'm not sure either. I've tried to run some laps here, and well, that could probably make a Comedy Central premiere. And if you're not getting seasick from all the ups and downs and lefts and rights from the front of the car, here's the rear of the car. Which
Someone
I'm not
has
gonna.
polka dots.
When I flipped to that camera angle, I thought that there was someone behind him. We are inside. So we ride around.
Have any of the drivers? Do you know? Oh, Austin Wright.
Austin
No, not
Wright.
Austin Wright.
Meatball.
As we can see, he's kind of going around. Let's see. Let's kind of follow along here so we can see here. He's coming down some part of the track. Comes around the corner here. Does it pretty good. Oh, and he gets loose and he hits the wall. Oh, and he just rips that back bumper off. Diffuser exposed and everything. And you can see he's struggling to keep it on the track.
And around she goes again. Car just not handling. And back to the pits.
Well, it only is going to take about, what is it, 20-minute pit time? Go time?
It depends where he's at. The closer he gets to the pits, the better.
I am showing the number 12. Oh, never mind. Just it looked like the number 12 was way off the track. I wasn't sure if he had fallen down the mountain.
No, I hope Les didn't fall out of his chair at least.
But we have a battle for P1 right now. As James Pierce momentarily lost the lead. As John Nobinger just put down a 6:33.61.
Dang, not bad for an AM driver.
Not bad. Yeah, you
Whoa.
are right. Looked like James Pierce had a little bit of a slide there.
Yeah, looked like he got a little bit loose.
As they are on their fourth lap, folks. That's right, you heard it right. Their fourth lap. Kokeko died. You are not wrong. He is nowhere to be seen. Let's see if we can back it up.
I got
and see
her
what
here.
happened.
Let's
all
take
right.
a look. Well, that went to Bryson Richardson. Why did that do that? Here we go. Watching Lamborghini. Tyler Kokeko. Ooh. Ooh. Inside, outside, and got the toe.
As Team 212 is now down to 4 drivers. That's the other thing that you have to worry about with this track. 1, how many laps can you do until you need to get fuel? 2, can you survive?
Yeah, I mean, you're racing not just yourself, but you're racing against this track, the most demanding asphalt track in existence. And it takes kind of no mercy. It is a very, very, very difficult circuit to race. You really have to be in the zone, one with your senses. There's really no screwing around with this track. You can see the course itself is not very wide.
maybe as wide as a standard roadway. So it's kind of a narrow track. It has grass on both sides for most of the course, and you touch the grass, you're usually losing your car.
Now, Fred, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Okay, you're
I
wrong.
feel like we. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it, folks.
What's up?
I died of death.
I died of death.
Just gave out. No, I want to say a couple months ago, I feel like we were here broadcasting a 6-hour race.
We were here broadcasting a 6-hour race.
It was a different caliber of machine.
It was a lot different caliber of a machine. It was
Yes.
a NASCAR Next Gen Cup car, a NASCAR Truck Series trucks, and the Indy cars.
Yes.
3
For a
cars
charity event.
not designed to be on this track, and we did it for charity. And boy, was it a time.
Yes. There was lots of tortillas.
Lots of tortillas. And if you are wondering, I still have a spot inside of my eyeball from that tortilla.
Yeah?
Yes, when the wife... for those at home that are wondering, we did a charity hosted race, and people could donate money to Stack Up Charity Foundation that I work with over on Twitch. And was it $100? 25 or something?
No, the tortilla slap was like every $5. I felt like we went through a whole pack of tortillas.
So I believe it was every 100. Our beautiful brides could come in, and we had our webcams on, and slap us across the face with a burrito-sized tortilla. Well, when I got smacked, and it's all in good fun, and I took a whipped tortilla straight to my eyeball. I like flinched or something, and it actually hit me in the eye. And I now have forever a tiny little brown spot in the white of my eyeball. And it's been there for about half a year so far. We did all...
He used to have longer hair.
Yes. Metal, he used to have what? It was about shoulder length, right? Shoulder length, maybe longer?
It was past my shoulder.
Okay, so Metal had hair that was longer than his shoulders. We hit our $500 donation goal. And Metal cut off the ponytail right live on stream. We did a bunch of Bean Boozleds.
Yes. We do.
Those were pretty nasty. We did what else did we do?
You got cream pied in the face. Like you got there was cream pie or whipped cream all over your face.
Yes. Yes.
No, it was it hit the floor. That's right. Like your dogs it was just like, this is the best day ever.
Yes. Yep, we got hit in the face. Come on, no pause. We are professionals, Caesar. We are professionals.
Absolute professionals.
Not QVC professionals, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, look that up.
But yeah, no, so we did a 6-hour charity event here not too long ago with cars that were not designed for this track, and that was a lot of fun.
As we are pitting.
Oh, we're finally getting into some pit rotation. So the team 212 comes into the pits.
What does Matt Morrison do?
Moo Matt Morrison. I believe everyone's going to have to
Moo
pit.
Morrison.
I don't think you can fuel save enough here to extend a lap.
Do you think Moo Morrison knows that?
I think we'll find out.
Because it's a long way back.
Yes. Oh, Bryson almost slid past the pit stop. Or past the pit gate.
As everyone's now pulling in. What about Dave McCullough? What is Dave McCullough? Do you think he pits?
I believe so.
Okay, well, there you go. So yes, I believe. I believe that was Dean Barron. Dean Barron was out there, got a contract for landscaping out there. Had to do a quick mow. As we are going through all of our pit rotations and Matt Morrison back out. Matt Moo Moo Morrison, excuse me, back out onto the track. Oh, Dawson Price.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Hate to
not
see
what you
it.
want. Not what you want to do. The idea when you come out of the pits is to get back on the track. Maybe the car was just telling him like, "I'm tired, boss. Like, I can't
And-
do it no more."
I'm not sure if you saw this or not, but we have a new race leader.
We do. John Nobinger, an AM driver, leading this entire race. How often have we said that?
I don't know if we have.
Because they are racing hard. It's interesting to see a McLaren outperforming a Ferrari, but here it is, folks. As James Pierce makes a run for it, takes it on the outside. James Pierce is back out in front.
Metal, I sent you a message on the side.
Okay. Is this like,
I'm passing you a love letter.
is this broadcast appropriate?
Probably not.
I swear, if I open it up and it's a picture of your, oh damn it, Fred, put that away.
We are officially 1/4 of the way done with this 2-hour jaunt. James Pierce leading the way for the pros. John Nobinger leading for the AM. I do apologize for this, but I do have to do this really fast because it is just
Did you
screaming
forget
in
to
my
load-
ears.
Oh, I thought you were about to. You forgot to load the camera.
No, I've been feeling like I'm like yelling into my mic, but it's because I have it turned up so loud.
Did you hear that Nickelback is making out with him?
I did.
They are not your traditional Nickelback style music.
Interesting. The wife is quite a large Nickelback fan.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
secretly, he's just like, don't tell him I'm a fan. Don't tell him I'm a fan.
Just don't tell him that I've never made it as a wise man.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Those people were quite interesting. They crossed an entire desert to meet a kid, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Imagine if you crossed the desert and you found the wrong kid. Now, I know that we talked about it before, but some of you at home may want to know why there's so much graffiti on the track here at Nürburgring. And on the Nordschleife, the tags, the graffiti you have there are memorials. A lot of them celebrating victories, and some of them are celebrating loved ones that did not make it past this portion of the track, and they're forever immortalized onto this track.
Yes. As you can kind of pick up here, compared to a lot of the other tracks that we go to, is this track is very, very fast. It's very sweeping. There's a lot of high-speed turns and sections, and it is a very, I don't know the term. It's just a very high-speed technical track. So when these cars are on here in real life, one small error at such a high speed could cost a driver their life. So this is, I almost want to say, the most deadliest racetrack in the world.
I don't know if it is, but it's definitely up there.
I'm looking this up, but I mean, obviously,
I figured you're like to the internet.
The Isle of Man is going to definitely be the most dangerous because you're on bikes. That's a motorcycle race, so
Yeah.
that's without a doubt going to be the most deadliest because you don't have a roll cage or a seatbelt or really much anything other than a helmet and some leather.
Oh, I can imagine watching sport bikes here. You know what time it is, Billy?
What time is it, Ralph?
Dilly dilly!
Dilly dilly.
Oh, he had a little bit of a jump for us. Yeah, I cut to him, and he had a little bit of air time.
Well, I like the bunny hops, and I don't like the kick flips. If you're getting what I'm saying here.
Yes, we we like bunny hops. We don't like kick flips. We did have a driver. I don't remember if it wasn't last week, but I think it was 2 weeks ago. This driver made a record at Le Mans.
Yes.
The most consecutive barrel rolls.
Yes.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm actually quite impressed. Had a bet going on the side that he was going to be up in the booth with us.
You know, he was having some trouble early on. And looks like he's kind of found his groove here.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Now, when
go
we
ahead.
do fuel, do we also get tires? You know, you only did 4 laps, but is that enough to where you're like, I need tires?
I don't know. I don't know how the tire wear is here. It's a long track, but you're spending a lot of it pretty much wide open, just kind of, I don't want to say easing through the turns, but you're not in really hard turns a lot where you're sliding. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the tire burn rate is. So I did some research, and I don't have numbers, but per carthrottle.com, the top 3 deadliest tracks, excluding the Isle of Man, as that's a bike track, which is, I would assume, a little bit more obvious. would be the third most. Actually, let's just go. The fourth deadliest is Laguna Seca.
Yes,
California.
The corkscrew.
Yep.
The corkscrew.
Next would be Spa. Then second would be Circuit de la Sarthe, which is Le Mans. And then Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Wait, it's dilly dilly time. What are we doing? You know, a small part of me just hopes that whenever he's on screen, like his fans are like, "Oh, I gotta chug another beer."
Dilly dilly!
Dilly dilly. You know, someone who else who joined to the league here. I was kind of hoping to get to see him was the Nighthawk.
Yeah, I'm assuming Nighthawk's probably joining for season 2. I guess he didn't make it for S1 here. So from an undisclosed crew member, we'll just say a crew member, regarding a car racing on track, there is not a lot of tire wear. After that first stop, tire percentages were sitting still in the 90s. So,
well, that would make sense with your with what you had said earlier. It's a lot of wide open driving, not very much braking or hard turning, where you have a lot of tire scrub.
right.
So then how many fuel stints can you go before you need tires?
Well, if you're losing, I would say an average of 5% per pit stop, assuming nothing crazy happens, you're going to want to replace your tires, what, at 80%? So maybe 4?
I think we're going to find out. Dawson Price has crashed. I'm also showing... Yes, Dawson Price.
All right. Not... Oh, yeah, I am showing that, which I think that was earlier, was it not? Or is it right now? Oh, it might be right now. Let's take a look. Oh, he's already off there. Let's rewind a bit.
No, we watched Dyson Priss spin it out in pit lane.
Oh yeah, he got into the wall pretty hard on this one.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Okay, so I have some official numbers of the deadliest tracks in the world. So these are the 7 most deadliest tracks across all types of racing. Number 7 is Le Mans, with 22 deaths. Then the Dakar Rally, which is an off-road race, with 27. Then we have the Italian Grand Prix of Monza, which has 42. Then we have Spa with 48. Indianapolis Motor Speedway with 56. Nürburgring with 68. And then the Isle of Man with 242, which averages 3 to 5 per year.
Whoa. That's a rough track.
Harvey is playing with his food. Beautiful sportsman. Harvey and Bryce.
Harvey's playing with his food?
Harvey's about to eat Bryson. I think that's what we're saying.
Oh, okay.
So the pass regarding this does not necessarily matter because Harvey will be scored AM points and Bryson will be scored pro points. So Harvey and Bryson could essentially just draft together for the rest of this race, and until Harvey catches Matt Morrison for the AM, he won't necessarily have to pass Bryson, or if Bryson catches like Jesse Canales.
So we might have a little bit of some team dynamics going
on. Do you know who was in the crash on the second carousel and when it was? Our updates only tell us that a driver crashed. Harvey went off track. Okay. Let's see if this is it. Looks to be. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Harvey and Bryson. Bryson having trouble getting that car back around as well. I believe Harvey's trying to...
So then Harvey just give the position back? Is that
That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming Harvey felt bad for getting into Bryson, so he's just giving the spot back. As that's usually what you do if it was your fault. Especially since it's pro versus AM. It's one of those there deals.
Oh, there's a rule. Harvey about to be penalized.
Yep. Send him to the Wolves.
To the Wolves. So, someone I kind of want to mention. Les Mundane. He had a rough start. And he's currently in P11. So he's definitely made some time back. He's still in this fight. We still have an hour and 15 minutes. And if you want to follow this man through his cockpit, he is always showing the cockpit over on his streaming account over on Twitch, which you can find him at here. If you go right there, if you go to www.twitch.tv/Lesman, you can watch him live on Twitch while he's racing this race.
Where does Dylan Harris have to finish to secure the championship for AM?
Well, it's hard to determine because of
the drops.
The provisionals.
So right now, he basically, for lack of a better term, he has it kind of already. He's 538 points ahead of Harvey. But... So, I mean, him finishing anywhere near Harvey would be great. He's currently 3 positions behind Harvey right now. I don't think that that's enough points gap for Harvey to pass him. But what is going to be interesting is the drop weeks. Because if Harvey, he has 9 out of 10 starts, so he'll have 10 out of 11 starts, so he'll get 1 free provisional for a 0-point week, so that will be eliminated. And then Harvey's worst week of the other 9 starts that he's had will be eliminated as well. Now, Dylan Harris has made every single race, so his worst 2 will be dropped. Dylan Harris has been extremely consistent. 10 starts, 8 top 5s, 10 top 10s with 1 win. The kicker with Harvey is he has 3 wins, 5 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. So Harvey's kind of there with the win percentage. So it's going to be interesting how it all kind of plays out, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see once the provisionals take effect where these drivers fall coming into tonight. So at the moment, unofficially, Dylan pretty much has the AM wrapped up. But after the provisionals, it's going to be interesting to see if he's still holding on to it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's a lot of math. And we're not so great at math.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a Matt Morrison went around.
Oh, no. Oh, I show you that he crashed. Oh, rats. Let's take a look here. Matt Moo Morrison. Caught that curb. Oh! Ooh, hard spin, hard hit.
It's a rough part of the track because that's the fastest point.
Yes.
You are going 166 miles an hour when you're coming down that hill.
And fortunately, the end of that wreck was right at the pit road entrance.
Right at the pits, yeah.
You could not have had that happen in a better spot. So Matt Moo Morrison pulls it in to the pits, and for those asking about Dylan Harris, this might be good news if Matt has some repairs to do, as he's sitting in the pits right now.
Does get him closer to Harvey.
Which does, yes. So him, if Matt is still in the pits, and if Dylan's able to pass once he reaches that point, that will be 1 position closer to Harvey.
Well, we appreciate it. I love racing.
So we'll still be in the booth, just for other leagues. It won't be for the Summit GT League.
Yeah.
We will be still for Weeknight Warriors on
Weekend
Tuesdays,
Warriors.
Superstar Arca East on Wednesdays. So we're still here. It's nothing is going away with Summit GT. Nothing is going away with Frozen Apex aside from us not broadcasting Summit GT, just due to us.
Remember
wanting
your
to
own
race.
business.
Jeepers. Sometimes I don't even remember my own name.
Well, I can tell you it's Fred,
Oh. Is it?
but I believe it's been shortened.
Huh.
And though me and Fred may be across the country from each other, we have met up many times in person. I say many times. It's only been once, I think. But we basically spent the whole time together.
Other than in my dreams, yes, once.
Yes. There's a picture of us re-performing the Jack and Rose scene from Titanic.
In the Boston
And,
Harbor?
In the Boston Harbor, yeah. And I'll just leave that one up for you folks at home to figure out which scene I'm talking about. And
And that painting came out great, by the way.
oh, it did. We visited a castle, the Hammond Castle, while we were in Boston. We went a little bit north of Boston, visited the Hammond Castle. He was there with his wife, and he wanted a picture because that's what family people do. And
oh no, cutting metal off because James Pierce went off track.
Well, what did James Pierce do?
Ooh, into the wall. Just lost her on that curb. Got up into the wall a little bit there, but
Yeah,
looks
a
like
little
he's
bit.
able to collect it.
keep on going. Still maintaining almost 2.5 second lead. So.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it really hurt that Ferrari all too much. Just a bobble.
So another thing that we have this issue with, I Love Racing, is that so there's a driver that we always call for, and he always comes in to the streams, and he'll talk to us or whatever before the race gets going, and I always forget who it is, but I see him all the time, and I'll sit there and question Fred, like, who is this? I know this person. And it's been Alan Steigerwald the whole time. Will come in, and I can never remember his name.
Lil Hooper.
And then and then Lil Hooper, yeah. And then I'm having that kind of deja vu where it's just like, I know I've seen I Love Racing before, and I'm just like, shit, is he a driver? Is that Alan Steigerwald? Harvey Horspool right now. Kind of on an island on his own. He has pulled away quite a bit from Bryson. Dilly had a little bit of an off track.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Dilly Harris. I guess you can consider that an off track.
Nothing bad.
Yes. Someone who's still in the pits, Austin Wright. I didn't think he received that much damage, but
he was given a meatball. Could just be hanging out there.
Big Daddy Dilly, I don't think we'll ever call him that. Maybe Little Brother Dilly. So the QR code, you'll notice that there's a QR code on top of all of the 212 drivers. It is an actual functional QR code.
What does it do?
It takes you to the 212 Instagram page.
Very nice.
I was totally, when I scanned it, I was like, I wonder if this is going to be a Rickroll. And it wasn't a Rickroll. I was very surprised that it was not a Rickroll.
That would also be hilarious.
Yeah. Got notification that Matt Morrison was able to pass last Monday for P10. Trevor Wilson currently 2 laps down. Dawson Price still in the garage getting looked at. Austin Wright still waiting to get some of the repairs repaired on that car. Looks like most of it's back together, so they might be doing a final systems check. If we take a look at the car itself, looks mostly back together.
Yeah, nothing some duct tape and zip ties can't put together.
Well, I think we know what the reason is. If you were to, let's see here. If I remember correctly, I think that would be the reason.
There needs to be a driver in the car. I don't know if that's explicitly listed
Yeah.
in the rules, though.
Yeah. He
That-
may be missing. He may be missing. And
Oh,
that's
we've-
maybe why the car
We've
hasn't.
lost Austin.
He got lost. He's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back.
Trevor Wilson
in-
has crashed.
Let's take a look at Trevor Wilson.
Let's see if we have a camera looking at him. Here we go. Oh, and I wouldn't necessarily consider that a crash per se. He just kind of spun in the turn.
You know, little spinner-rooney. Would you
Austin
say
has still not been found yet.
still missing? Would you say that what we saw earlier with Harvey Horspool and Brian Richardson, would you say that that was a Punterino?
I don't think that was a Punterino. I think that was just a true accident.
Because it almost looked choreographed, choreographed. You know, like the swimmers when they put on a display and stuff like that.
Synchronized swimming, yeah.
Yeah. So it's synchronized swimming because, like, if you look at it, they both kind of like spin in the opposite directions, and you just kind of hear classical music in the background. James Pierce right now commanding with a 4.5-second lead. Looking pretty strong here as the sun is starting to set. I think the sun is starting to set. Let me take a look at my notes here. Well, it's 7 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock p.m. there, so. Do you think we'll see the sun go down? Will we be doing this race at night? Could you imagine doing the Green Hill at night? In the rain?
Yes. I mean, part of me thinks that kind of sounds peaceful, but I'm also kind of a psycho that likes to race in the rain.
So you're a
Masochist, yes.
Masochist. Oh no! David McCullough went off track.
Oh no. Let's take a look here if we can. Looks like he had a little bit of a string of off tracks here. Possibly something happened that kept pulling him off the track, knocking an alignment out. Let's take a peek. Oh, caught that curb. It upset the car.
Back to the wall.
Hard into the wall. Oh,
Popped
hard
it.
into the other side.
Yeah.
Man, just no steering in that car. Oh, hard into the wall.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, even harder into the wall. Really just finishing that
Oh.
Mustang off for the year.
Yeah. Oh. Hate to see it. I hope he's okay. We now have 5 cars that have not been able to make it. Hey, we're under the halfway mark.
We are under the halfway mark. We are in the final hour of this race.
Mustang driver doing Mustang things. He hit everything but the pace car. Very interested. It just notified me that Trevor Wilson has passed David McCullough.
I would believe that because Trevor is racing and Dave is in the pits.
Yeah, but Trevor's a lap down. He's a lap down off of David.
Maybe with the damage, it's giving David the DNF.
Interesting.
His night might be over.
This kind of reminds me of that Days of Thunder scene. I want you to go back out there and hit the pace car. What? Hit the pace car. Why? You've hit everything else out there.
Right.
You want to make sure you're perfect. Known for banging his car up, and then the crew, the mechanics are always just like, "Oh, we gotta straighten that panel out." And he came back in, and he's like, "Well, hey, that panel's straight. We don't have to work on that." And then the crew chief kicks it in. Oh, he got a little loose. Tyler's into the wall.
That was James Pierce.
Oh, James Pierce, excuse me. It looks like he's able to get that car back under control. Showing that Matt Morrison got around Dylan Harris.
Matt
We
Morrison.
have a guest up in the booth. Welcome in your league owner, David McCullough.
How is this for the most horrible idea ever?
Well, we kind of saw what happened. If you don't mind, walk us through what happened. It looked like the throttle got stuck.
Hell, I'll take it back out here and show you.
I'll do it again.
I'll
Look,
do it again.
I didn't even fix my damage. Oh shit, it'll turn. Anyway. Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Welcome to the booth.
Yeah, welcome to the booth. Austin Wright is missing in action. We saw that his car got repaired. His team got it back out, ready to go back onto the track, and he's nowhere to be found.
Oh, he's just he's hanging out.
I got a Snapchat of him at some sort of Oktoberfest party wearing a lederhosen.
Excuse
Oh
me?
my.
Yep. At
At least he has something on.
that might be all he has.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is something.
This is
It is a tough track. It is a tough track.
it is a very tough track,
Very much.
and it does
Very much.
does get a bit spaced out a little bit. Not a lot.
Will we have a repeat of this next season?
No, we will not.
This is not on the schedule for next season.
No, I don't. I'm not saying it won't ever be on a schedule again, but you know, when you have this light of a car turnout, it just makes for some pretty boring time spent. And we definitely won't be cranking any more up to 2-hour races anymore.
Yeah, definitely makes for a late evening.
Thanks, Peyton.
Thanks, Peyton. The guy that wanted the 2-hour race doesn't even show up to it.
The only other thing that would have made this perfect if it was raining.
And nighttime
Yes. With no headlights.
with no headlights.
Oh,
You good? Did you fall out of your chair?
no, I was watching somebody else for a second, and they
Oh.
decided they were going to mow the grass.
Yeah, the landscapers out here are horribly underpaid. And so all of the
Yes.
teams have been told that they need to do a little bit of mowing.
I did my fair share.
Yeah.
The chat appreciated what you did.
Yes.
They said basically the pace car was the only thing that wasn't tested out there.
This is true.
Mustang driver doing Mustang things. He hit everything but the pace car.
Oh, if I could hit the pace car, I would do it.
Well, we did talk about, there was some behind the closed door meetings. There was a discussion of possibly running a customized pace car.
Yeah, that was a discussion. It was an option for a little while, but we've actually done that program, so we won't be able to do that now.
I'm just saying, if you bring that program back, then you can definitely hit the pace car.
This is true.
That is true.
So, how's the 212 show going?
212 show's going. James Pierce leading it. John Nobinger in second. Lucas Wall third. Jesse Canales fourth.
Now,
They're all
do you
kind of
know if
spaced
it
out
is-
up front.
do you know if it's Nobinger or Nobinger?
Fast? I don't know. But that's all I got.
Fast.
Fast.
John
Fast.
John Fast.
One thing, Dave, we were discussing is the 2-race, I guess, unofficial provisional. How that is taking the drivers to worst races, or if they happen to miss 2, and essentially removing them, right?
That's correct.
So only their best 10 races will count.
If that is correct. Yep.
Okay, because we had some folks in chat asking if Dylan Harris has the championship locked in, and I said that pretty much after tonight, all the championship points will be kind of an unofficial until we get the provisionals worked through.
Right.
So,
This race tonight is double points.
yes.
So, who is sitting second? Is that Harvey?
Yes, so
Yes.
John Nobinger is first, Harvey would be second, Dean Barron's third, Matt Morrison's fourth, Dylan Harris is fifth.
Be interesting to see how that shakes out.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know that the battle is between Harvey and
Love
Dylan
Harvey to
Harris.
death, but I'm pulling for Darren to get this. I'm pulling for Dylan to get this, honestly. He's been very consistent all season. He's done
He
a hell
has
of a
been.
job. So
He's made. He's
sorry, Harvey. I love you, man.
well, Dylan's one of the few drivers to make every single race. I don't think he's gotten any sort of penalty this season. He's been clean. He's been consistent. And looking at the points, he's exactly where he should be.
Right.
And again, no shot at Harvey by any means. Harvey's been clean and consistent all week all year as well. He's just, I believe he's missed a few races. So
But that's why those drop races exist.
Yep.
You know, if a guy has something going on, then it's not going to mess up his championship chances. So
right.
all right, guys. Well, I just thought I'd pop in and say hi.
Well, hello. We'll be here all night.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Later, man.
Yep. We really got to get a different lock on that door.
I mean, he's the guy that buys the locks, so I don't know if that would really matter.
All right, watching Trevor Wilson.
That's showing he may have crashed. He is in one of the high-speed portions here as well, so not... mowing some grass. And gets her. And almost loops her, but gets her corrected. And back on track, and away she goes.
Well, we're here, season finale. For the folks who just tuned in, we have 45 minutes left of this race. Right now, team 212 out in front in force with all four. Dylan Harris into the pits.
So another bit heading into season 2 that's going to be new is instead of these 2 divisions, we're going to have 4 divisions. We are going to add a Pro-Am division. So it's going to be restructured. The AM division will be 0 to 1,000 I rating. Pro-Am,
You have a 0 I rating?
I want to see it. Pro-Am is 1,001 to 2,000 I rating. Pro is 2,001 to 4,000, which is our cap. And for the 4th class, we are going to be adding LMP2s, which will be only allowed for Pro-Am/Pro drivers. And that's assuming we get enough drivers for the LMP2 to actually take off, as this is first AGT3 League. As we just watched Les Monday pass Dylan Harris.
Yes, Dylan Harris had pulled it into the pits in last Monday. He's on a different pit rotation from everyone else.
Gotcha.
Stayed out. James Pierce is into the up 2-1-2 coming into the pits.
Another new thing is going to be car registration. You register your car at the start of the season. If needed, you are allowed one car change during the season, but it must be formally registered and within the first 6 races. Show up with the wrong car and you will be removed from the session. No exceptions. And our next little news break, we'll discuss what the schedule is looking like. Schedule, we're adding some races and going to some seriously iconic tracks, and it's gonna be a fun time.
Well, Laguna's not on there, so
It is not. You are correct. But it did have the opportunity to be on. I kind of like how we did the schedule. I think that was a fun idea between us all. So how the administration team did the schedule is I set it up to say, hey guys, we're going to run 12 races. Give me your top 12 tracks you would love to see our drivers at. And pretty much everyone sent in 12 tracks. So what we did is we played off of the averages. There's a lot of tracks that were said 4 times between 4 different admins, and a couple of tracks that were said 3 times. The 4s and the 3s made up our top 10 races. Not in any order, just that we're definitely racing them 10 tracks. For the final 2, we took all the rest of the straggler tracks that people may have said only once or twice between the 4 of us. And then we put them all in a random wheel. All of the 2s got on the wheel twice, and all of the 1s were only on there once. And then we spun the wheel, process of elimination, last man standing. And those were the tracks that were left. So, the schedule, with a lot of popularity so far, it seems. Track number 1, so our first stop for Season 2, is going to be the iconic Daytona.
I'm not going to press the button.
Dang
I really
it.
want to press the button. but I'm
Dang
not
it,
gonna
I
do
was
it.
looking for the button press, and I even gave you the quietness for it. Dang it. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, Harvey with an off track, and a Matt Morrison possibly with an off track. Ooh, Harvey looping her in those S's. It redacted the Matt Morrison off track, so must have been not a full off track. So Harvey with a little loop-de-doop-de. The second track, and this is one of the ones that made it through the wheel, is going to be Barber. The third stop is going to be Road America. Fourth stop, Virginia International Raceway. Fifth stop is going to be Miami. Sixth is going to be Spa. Seventh will be our second of the wheel spin, is going to be Imola. 8th is Watkins Glen. 9th is Fuji. 10th is Suzuka. 11th is Lima. And our championship night will be none other than Mount Panorama or Bathurst. Which is going to be just crazy to have a championship at Bathurst. So that will be the season 2 schedule.
It is a fun track.
It is a very fun track. I enjoyed last week. I believe the GR86s were racing there, and there was some fun.
You good?
I'm great. How are you?
I thought I just heard you fall out of your chairs.
Oh, nope.
Jesse Canales goes around.
Ooh,
Jesse
Jesse
Canales
Canales
with
with
a
a
meatball.
meatball. Let's take a look here. See what transpired to cause this. The Green Hell collects another one. Ooh, is that Acura big drift? Ooh, hard. Left rear hard into the wall. Let's see
Gonna
that.
have to get a new axle.
Yep, that left rear is locked up. Jesse Canales. Not where he wants to be sitting right now. That is going to move Bryson Richardson up to a podium spot on the pro side at the moment. Yep.
Yes. Which means he gets an interview.
Which he is racing for the interview.
Nothing better than a 2-1-2. There you heard it.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, even if Bryson DNFs this race, he would still get an interview.
What's that?
There is not another pro driver behind him, assuming Jesse cannot make it back out. Or, I suppose, Tyler
Oh,
Kokego.
you are correct. You are correct. It's the amateur drivers that have been able to survive.
Yes.
I slid you a little note.
Alrighty.
Looks like we might have another battle for first between James Pierce and John Elway. Trying to defend his position. John quickly right on his tail, not letting him out of sight. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Fred, I believe McLaren, that's an American company, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think they're English.
Oh, I'm thinking of Celine. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, McLaren is British.
What's our favorite paints from this season? Interesting.
Huh.
Well, we also have talked about Bryson Richardson's white on gold.
I do like that. It's a very clean looking ride.
Yeah. It has been one that we have talked about many times. As. Okay.
I didn't touch nothing. I just saw it like glitched on my side a second and popped through. I do have to say, like the 212 color scheme, it's a great color scheme. That blue with the white with a little bit of yellow. They look very, very professional. Very clean looking car.
Oh, the 212?
Yeah. Yeah, I like how their cars look. Lucas Wall's car before he went to 212 was pretty nice. As it had that like exploded diagram of the suspension of that BMW in it with that kind of grid pattern.
I mean, yeah, Coastline's not bad.
Yeah, Coastline has that kind of that classic retro look. I like that.
Yeah. Harvey Horse Bulls is pretty unique.
Yep.
It reminds me of another paint scheme that I've seen where it's like Ice 9 Kills, with the bleeding paint scheme over it, stuff like that. So that's what that one kind of reminds me of.
Yep.
Les Mundanes is like very simple.
It is a very simple
And-
scheme. That's a nice tree.
And it seems like it's kind of like to me, it's just like, and when I see this, I know immediately that's Les Mundane.
Yeah, that is, for as simple of a look as that car is, it stands right out.
And so, like, I like schemes that immediately identify the driver,
Like,
right? And so, like, when I see any of these, I don't know exactly. Like, I know it's a 212 driver, but I don't know which 212 driver. You know,
you have to go off
and
their
then it takes a
mirror
little bit
colors.
hard. Like, yeah, I have to look at, and like, I don't immediately recognize it, right? But like, when I see white on gold, right? Like, that's Bryson Richardson. No doubt about it, right? With the maroon on the front, with the white and blue in the back, Les Mundane. Like, I have no question about it.
I was just gonna
Right.
say Dean's car there
Dean
as well.
Baring, right? Yeah, the white with the chartreuse in black.
Yeah,
Like, to me, it, like, honestly, if I was a largemouth bass, I might be trying to eat this thing because
Yeah.
that thing looks delicious.
I would probably chase it around. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. So it's like, yeah, so it's like certain that's to me is what makes a good livery is that it immediately identifies, like, I know that driver. And so, like, team liveries are nice, but it just blends everyone else in, and then you're not really, like, it removes the individualism.
one car that I always enjoyed looking at. It was very unique. Scheme was Devin McIntosh's car. Doesn't race with us any longer, but I always liked the look. He was the Aston Martin on the grid, the white and the green, kind of half white, half green. That car always looked sharp on the track as well.
Oh, that is a hard hit with the right rear.
Oh,
He's
he's got a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage.
Oh, James goes around. John's trying to get around him, I think. But James not really able to control that car, so John has to make his calls better. James is going to... I don't know if that's a meatball, but that's going to take some time to repair. You can see he's fighting this car around. It's going to leave sole ownership of the front of this race to the AM driver of John Nobbinger. or Nobinger, however you want to say that. We haven't quite figured that out. He is a new driver, so we haven't gotten to meet him yet. But it looks like we're going to meet him tonight. I was just going to say, James doing a pretty good job keeping this car going the right way. But he is very close to the pits. I see what he doesn't want to tow because he is very close to the pits. Poor Ferrari. Looks like it's got punched in the nose. James is able to get that into the pits. And that he does. As John is our new race leader here. As Dave called him earlier, John, was it John Speed or John Fast? Out here with a massive gap on the whole rest of the field, all by himself. Just got to keep this McLaren alive. Pierce lost force feedback mid-corner. What a terrible place to lose force feedback. High point man here, Lucas Wall. Pretty much just got to stay alive at this point. He is leading the AM, so good points for him at the moment. It is always funny to me just how quiet the BMWs are. All these other cars are just screaming around the track, and these BMWs just seem so quiet all the time. So Metal just had to step away for a minute, so we're up here holding the fort down. Kirby is doing everything in his control to try to salvage what he can of possibly the points championship. Dean is hurt. Oh no. Oh, Dean is really hurt. Dean is missing a nose. See if we can see what happened here. He's got a ton of off tracks coming on. Let's take a look. This is the beginning of the off tracks. I'm assuming this will be where the main damage is. Like a wounded deer. Oh, just pushed her through the turn, hard into that outside wall. That is where the nose cone came off. Possibly knocked the steering out of alignment. And that car is just going to be a handful. Trying to get
We are losing drivers left and right out here.
Green Hell is hungry tonight.
Do I see... What? Uh-oh. What's going on? What happened?
I don't know. We were watching Dean.
Well, I was gonna say, Dave McCulloch is back out.
Got that car fixed.
Austin
Ooh.
Wright is, well, was.
All right.
David McCulloch is back out on the track.
That is another sharp-looking ride. David McCullough's maker's mark.
I feel so terrible. Like, cut to him. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my goodness, Austin Wright's back in the pits.
Just timing.
They found him. They found him. Put him back in the car.
Apparently, he didn't want to be in the car. Pierce lost force feedback mid corner.
That's a terrible time to lose force feedback.
That's what I said. I said that's a terrible, terrible place to lose force feedback is middle of the turn. That's if you lose it in a straightaway, you can kind of at least anticipate it. Whoa, David McCulloch goes around. Oh,
No, David, stop. Yeah, put it back on the track. Now go. And go.
Little high-speed loop-de-doop-de for the Mustang here.
A little bit of damage. Let's check in and see how far off on that steering he is. It looks fairly straight. That looks fairly straight.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, gotta get the jitters out. Dean is hurt like a wounded deer.
That's what we were watching when you came back, Dean Barron.
Oh, okay.
He popped it into the wall and ripped the nose off the car.
Are you saying that, like, D-Mac, are you saying that, like, someone shot at him?
Whoa, there's a conspiracy.
Someone hunted him?
Does Dean have a rival?
Yeah. Or is it those pesky Tuscan Raiders?
Tuscan Raiders.
Yeah, the Tuscan Raiders camping out up on the ridge. Stormtrooper aim. No. You see the precision, the blasts are too precise for Raiders. Only Imperial Stormtroopers are known for that accuracy. They were extremely accurate individuals. Matt Boo Boo Morrison goes around.
Metal, I slipped you a note.
Oh.
You're just gonna laugh. That's okay. Oh, pushed her into the grass and into the wall. Caught that left front. Hope he's still got the steering. Looks like it's... Oh, must be lost that steering and he gets towed. Towed back to the pits.
Ugh, unfortunately. Such a long tow period. Dean Barron back out on track. He got patched up from the veterinarian. Told him, you're good to go. Now, Dean Barron's back out there trotting along. So, Harvey Horspool, currently sitting in P3 overall, P2 for Am. Bryson Richardson's going to be P2.
Yeah.
As long as he can stay away from Harvey, so that way Harvey doesn't try to take another bite at him. You know, I feel like a lot of Mercedes miss the opportunity for their the liveries. Because if you look at the front of this machine, it looks like it's teeth.
Yes.
Like, you could definitely make it look like it's going to eat you.
Yes. I really I guess I gotta figure out what I want to say here before I start saying things. I really like the Mercedes AMG cars. I think they sound great. I think they look great. I feel like the iRacing side of it has kind of just nerfed the car a little bit. They usually handle pretty well. Just not sure what iRacing kind of did to the Mercedes AMG here that knocked it down a few steps, if you will.
I am glad that you caught that reference immediately.
I got you.
So, John Nobinger right now leading it out here for 4.5, almost 5 seconds ahead of Lucas Wall. And it's going to be interesting if we're going to have an AM driver win this race. We have just over 20 minutes left. A little off track there.
Looks like Lucas Wall is catching John here.
I'm still showing about 5 seconds, though.
I'm not sure what it was earlier, but you can start to see him in the distance. So it does seem like Lucas is putting on
Yeah.
a charge here.
It looks like it, but this track is so long that it looks like you're catching them, but there's still several seconds ahead.
Sure, yeah.
Just because of the speed that you're at. Coming up into what we used to call the Tokyo corner.
Yes. Into
Trevor
the
Wilson
carousel.
goes around.
We are on board with Bryson Richardson in that Mercedes AMG.
Very interesting camera angle.
Put the camera right up on the dash.
Yeah.
John was given a slowdown, and Lucas Wall is now right on his tail.
Oh! Lucas Wall takes the lead.
So we have 20 minutes left in this race. Lucas Wall
taking over the top spot.
Yeah. 17 minutes to go. Lucas Wall leads out in the front. Harvey Horspool solidly in P3.
Wondering if he has some sort of damage or something. I didn't get the damage.
Yeah, I mean, he
Deal.
did have a little bit of an off track, and I don't know if that's what. Like, I have an off track.
He's going a lot slower than he was, and it looks like that left front tire is kicked in. If you get a shot at the front of the car here, it looks like his left front tire is towed in heavily.
Yeah.
Because he just suddenly went off pace, which is very odd because he was kind of the fastest car out here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he caught that wall hard. See, that explains
Yeah.
where that came from in
Significant
the
damage.
loss of pace.
So Lucas Wall establishing quite the gap.
Oh, yeah. No Binger's wheel definitely askew. You can definitely see. Has to basically steer that car straight to the right to make it go straight. So he still has a long way back to the pits as well. He's going to have a fun time trying to wheel this car as we are going to be coming through some of the more higher speed sections here. A lot of straightaways.
So, if you're Lucas Wall, it's looking like a good day to you today.
I would say so. Got about 2 laps left worth of time here. About 14 minutes. We're running about 6.5 minute laps.
David McCullough pulls it into the pits. Les Mundane pulls it in probably for the last time tonight.
I'm assuming, yeah, I'm going to assume we'll have fuel stops here.
Coming up to this last hill before you continue further down. This is where you hit 166 miles an hour right there. That little dip there, which causes G forces to shift drastically in the cars. Should be seeing John Nobinger pulling it in to the pits. Or no. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, I don't think he can make another lap around this track with the car in that condition.
James Pierce has made it back out.
So is Jesse Canales.
Interesting. Oh, yes.
Do you think we'll see Bryson pull in for fuel? Try and short cycle it?
I think we're going to see him pull in because these cars are averaging about 4 laps.
Well, Lucas Wall kept it out.
Interesting. Must be in a fuel save. And Bryson's
going
to
to keep it out, too.
Interesting.
So it looks like our estimated fuel calculator might be a little wrong. Austin Wright is back out onto the pits. Or back out on the road.
Oh, they found him.
No, they found him before. They sent him out there. He immediately came back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Said he wasn't finished with his ice cream.
He is in just a pair of lederhosens. That's crazy.
He's what?
In a pair of lederhosens.
Oh. This Monday did have a little bit of off track, but it looks like he was doing fine. Keeping that car at speed, on pace.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Oh, and
We gotta stop watching people.
Dilly got the off track.
That he did. Did get a little bit of a love tap into the guardrail.
All right.
Imagine this track when there wasn't guardrails.
Yep, that's terrifying. So
What
is
just
this the camera angle we
happened?
have to go to if we don't want to watch anybody?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We are under 10 minutes remaining.
And a 2-hour race at Nordschleife.
Yes.
Also, it says that David McCulloch is pitting, but oh, this is Harvey. Never mind. I was like, I thought for a second we were looking at David McCulloch, and I was just like, it says he's pitting. How are we watching him on
Wrong
the track?
stang. Wrong stang.
Yep.
8 minutes left.
That's going to be a wrap for season 1 of the GT Summit.
Yep. So I think we are about to be coming to the white flag this time by, I believe. Which will be interesting that James gonna have to pit on the last lap.
You mean Lucas?
Or yes, I'm sorry, Lucas. I just saw the pit stop of James Pierce at the bottom. Now, one thing I'm noticing here is John has that front end damage, and assuming he still has it, maybe he got the car fixed.
Yeah, looks like you got the car
Looks like
fixed.
he's got it fixed. Okay. Disregard. I was going to say the next driver behind him is Harvey, who's 33 seconds off pace, but if he's got the car fixed, Harvey, I wouldn't think would catch him unless he has another oopsie-doopsie.
Well, it's going to be interesting because John has the fuel
Right.
to take this all the way to the end. Lucas does not.
Right.
Lucas will have to pull into the pits. And will John be able to catch and take over as the leader?
Right, yeah. It'll be close, too, because I think we're pitting, a pit stop is about a minute. He's 51 seconds, but it looks like Lucas stays out. Again.
Very interesting.
Not sure where
Well, we
he's
must-
getting fuel from.
We must not have very good fuel estimator.
Must be not. Everyone pit on lap 4, and then everyone basically pit on lap 8, which kind of you would think is about a 4-lap window for fuel. These drivers last pit on lap 11, so we're 6 laps in now.
And based off of what I'm seeing with the lap times, I don't think there was very much fuel saving going on.
Was saving about 5.8 to 5.6. Interesting.
So that's still more than 6, or that's still less than 6.
Right, yeah, we're we're 6.25 right now. So maybe he's got it though, you know? Maybe
Yeah, maybe he does have the
maybe,
fuel.
maybe he's got it. So we're watching Lucas Wall try to get around Les Monday. Les is the lapper.
Unless right now P7. You can help. And Last is not making it easy for him.
He is not making it easy for him at all. Metal, I did slip you a note.
Okay.
Makes me wonder, when is Lucas going to kind of make the move here. He hasn't shown super aggressive to get around Les, although Les has been maintaining a pretty solid pace here. Oh, and there he goes, Lucas. Making the move to the inside, Les. Keeping the pressure on. Lucas does get around him.
Les does not want him to lose his lap.
Yeah, he wanted to stay on that lead lap, so he's fighting to, remain through the carousel. Looks like Lucas gonna sail away from this one here.
See that Trevor Wilson received a black flag.
I do see that, and that he had quite a long off track. Let's take a look at that. Oh my. Alright, so a little loop-de-doop. Not sure what the black flag came from.
Yeah, no, not sure.
But Lucas Wall, we are in the final minute of this race. Lucas Wall, the only thing stopping himself is himself right now. Capping off the season with 3 back-to-back-to-back wins. I believe it's 3 in a row.
I believe you are correct.
I'm just wondering if it's more than that.
DMAC is saying that if you could fuel save, you could get into a 6+ range.
This will be 4th in a row.
Oh, is it 4th in a row?
1 Charlotte, 1 Le Mans, 1 Canadian Tire, and is now on his way to win Nürburgring. And looking pretty stout for the points championship. He knows where he's sitting. Got the lights a blinking. Driver's got to be amped up right now.
Got it in.
There are the
Here
checkers.
he comes to take the checker.
Into the final turn. Here he comes up the front. Cross
He
the
already passed
finish
it.
line.
He
Yep.
already crossed it.
Lucas Wall picking up the win at the Nordschleife.
John Nobinger gets the AM interview. Picks up his first AM win.
So I'm not sure how the interview is going to work, because usually we do the top 3. The top 3 is 1 pro, 2 AMs, and then Bryson would be the 2nd pro, and Jesse Canales would be the 3rd. Wait, what?
We always do the 1, 2, 3 pro and then the number 1 AM.
Right.
So that would be an interview with Lucas Wall, Bryson Richardson, and Jesse Canales.
Right.
John, AM.
I'm just questioning if we should interview the legitimate podium or how to handle that. Because usually it's most races it's pro, and then an AM behind. We usually don't have AMs that finish up in the legitimate podium. And if we do, it's only like one or two. Or it's usually only like one.
It's our last one. So what should we do?
Well, let's first see who's available for an interview. As Lucas Wall does pick up the win, and the I would say unofficial, but I'm pretty sure he sealed the deal with another win for the championship. John Nobinger, we have to interview him to get his last name.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Harvey's not in a VC at the moment. Bryson is.
Right.
And Jesse is not. Well, we can at least get the pro winner and the AM winner.
Right. Let's get Lucas Wall up here first. Do it a little backwards than normal, but I want to hear Lucas because he's got to be fired up right now. All right, Bryson joined, which caused me to grab the wrong guy. Lucas Wall, it is Fred and Metal up in the booth. Congratulations in Germany. Looking like a championship heading your way. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. It was kind of a pain to drive that for 2 hours, but it was still a good time.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to necessarily drive it for 20 minutes, let alone 2 hours. That's a lot of time on a daunting track. Looked like you guys, the 2-1-2 team, were real fast out front pretty much the entire race. Well, actually, yes, the entire race. Looked like a couple teammates had some struggles. What did you do kind of differently to keep the BMW alive?
I didn't drink as much alcohol as they did. That was pretty much the only reason that I stayed where I was.
That'll do it.
I didn't have as many drinks.
All right.
But it was...
I guess now they can start flowing, right?
Yeah, now we're going to have plenty of drinks. It's, Monday night, perfect time for a few drinks with guys.
Very nice. Love that.
Very nice.
So, so walk us through your season, not just the race, but the season. You've kind of always been there. Roughly halfway through, you joined 2-1-2, and now you're, I have to say, unofficially the points champion, the overall pro champ, and capping off with a fourth win in a row at the Nordschleife. You got to be, perfection is, I guess, out there, right? You guys have made some.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I stopped sim racing about 6 months prior to the league, and it was one of my buddies from my previous team that asked me to join just to have me in there, and they ended up not being able to finish the season, and that's when 2-1-2. Actually, I was talking to James one night, and we were wanting to chat some more, and he wanted to move over to the 2-1-2 guys, and I wasn't part of the fun yet, and he just let me in, and that's where it all started. Did my first race with those guys in the 12 hours of Road America, and now we're here.
All right. Well, that's pretty fun. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some of these alerts off the screen. So walk us through preparing for such a big race like this. Like, it's not just a quick 3-lapper at Nürburgring. You're out here having to survive for 2 hours. Do you practice it differently? Do you approach it differently?
I did 5 laps of practice prior to the session going up, just making sure I keep the car on the track.
Right.
And then had to handle some real life responsibilities. And then once the session went live, I did a few laps of practice in the actual official practice session, and that was about it. It really was
Nice.
just to kind of get on track and hope the car sticks.
All right. You got anything metal?
I mean, it was fantastic racing. You qualified high. You finally were able to pull it out here at the very end, and
Yeah. It was a well put together race. It was a great put together season.
we're getting ready.
Oh. Must be we cut out.
But-
I don't know.
Okay, well,
it was like it went quiet
Yeah,
and then
I
it went it muted. I thought I don't know what happened.
wait, did I cut out?
I think so. You were talking and then it was like a long
Oh.
pause and I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's done.
Yeah, no. With season 2 around the corner, will we see you around for season 2?
I'd like to think so. It's kind of up to the 2-on-2 guys and what the team wants to do and where we put our efforts. But it'd be nice to see some familiar faces next season.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
All right.
we hope to see you next season. So
Yeah, well, yeah, congrats to you. Congrats to the 212 team. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you next season.
For sure. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. That was Lucas Wall, the winner tonight. And we'll grab John here. All right, John, it's Fred and Metal up in the booth. You got a copy on us.
I got a copy on you.
All right, the big question lingering tonight is how do we pronounce your last name?
Nobinger.
Nobinger. Okay.
Oh, no binger.
All right, I think we
Yeah,
pronounce...
see, Fred was saying no binger, and then I was like, I think it's no binger.
It's always funny because people like, how do you spell it? And I spell it and they go, like, oh, so you pronounce it just like it's spelled. Then why didn't you get it right in the first place?
All right. So, walking through the race here, just by your straight up pace, this probably isn't your first time at this German piece of asphalt, is it?
No, this is where I go to relieve stress, and like I'll hop in a set of Corsa Evo and do rainy night laps here for fun.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So,
That is such a pretty sim on its own.
yes.
So yes, it's not too often where we get a new AM driver jump into the league and, compete with some of the fast guys. I guess on your side of things, the fast guys are your team with 2-2. So I guess that's
But James is fast, period.
James is fast everywhere, even upside down.
That was keeping him in eyesight most of the time. I was like, okay, he's fuel saving and I'm pushing like hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hop in the McLaren. I think you had the fastest lap of the race. I can check that data now. Oh, we were waiting
James
for.
took it at the end.
Oh, did he? No, Dylan Harris took it at the end. If this is that is not the accurate. Sorry. There it is. Yes, James. James did take it. Yep. Sorry, it was the wrong page was up. Yeah, James took the fastest lap, had the pole, most laps led.
Yeah, he was pushing on the lap that I got my fastest, so I'm going, I'm going to get the fastest, and then ran a little wide and goes, dang it. It's like, well, I took it.
All right. Well, congrats. First race, first win. That's cool to see. What are we were just talking to Lucas, and he wasn't sure what the 2-1-2 team was kind of looking future wise, but are we looking forward to seeing you for season 2?
Monday nights are generally a little hard for me. That's our busy day at work, so a lot of the times I don't get back in time.
Oh, gotcha.
So if I'm here, this was one of those. I was like, see y'all. I've got something to do.
yeah. Got the favorite track, so I got to go run it. I get that.
Yeah.
So, well, awesome. Well, congratulations. First race, first win. You won it on the AM side, so congrats for that. Awesome to see. I think that's the first McLaren win that we've had in the league as well. So cool to see.
Yeah, it's normally it's my go-to, but I've not actually turned that many laps here in it. Normally I'll do the Mercedes, but I
Okay.
had already selected the car for when I thought I was going to get to run a few weeks ago.
Okay. All right.
So, well, with it being your first win, who do you want to shout out? Who do you want to thank for it?
Shout out to Parks and all them. Just making me better by trying to chase themselves around the track. And shout out to James for somehow managing. I think he said he downed 2 bottles of wine
Yikes!
and managed that. So,
Oh,
I mean, I was
goodness.
a little far behind at only 7 beers, but
All right. Well,
All
well,
right.
yeah. Congratulations. Hopefully, we'll see you at some point next season. And yeah, congrats again on your win.
yeah, take it easy.
You as well. Thank you. All right. Let's grab. Well, Bryson would be our second place pro.
Yep.
Bryson, is Fred and Metal up in the booth? You got a copy on us?
Loud and clear, boys.
All right. Well, you put together a P2 for the pro division tonight. How
But
are
yeah,
you-
let an AM driver by.
Yeah, but you let an AM driver by, one that was absolutely lights out fast.
Man. How dare you?
So
I know, right?
walk us through your night. How confident were you coming into it versus how you feeling now?
I mean, wouldn't say I was overly confident by any means. You get into practice and you see the top 5s 10 seconds a lot faster than you. Kind of diminishes all hope at that point. But no, it was a lot of fun. Everybody that was around me throughout the race was pretty clean. I had a lot of fun battling with Harvey, and I think Matt was around me for a little bit.
Yeah, we saw the little oopsie hiccup with you and Harvey there.
Oh yeah, that wasn't
It
even
looked
Harvey's
more
fault. That was my bad.
It looked more choreographed. No,
Chore-
I can't say the word now.
Choreographed.
Yeah, choreographed. It looked more choreographed.
You guys
Oh,
did.
Is,
yeah. No, I hit that bump wrong in the middle of that turn, and it started sending me sideways, and he couldn't get checked up in time. But absolutely no fault of his own.
Right. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun watching you out there. Mercedes, this might be their best finish of the season, I think.
I have to go back and look, but I think it could be.
I think so. Second place for pro, and I don't think any AMs have finished higher than that in a Mercedes.
Hey.
So yeah, look at you go, scoring brownie points with Mercedes because you're 100% staying with them for season 2, right?
Oh, for sure. I love my Mercedes AMG.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about the next season you were gonna walk away from a Mercedes and there was nothing they could do. Even if Toto came and say, "I have a seat for you," you would be like, "Absolutely, I'll go race for you."
Yes, I'm 100% gonna race a Mercedes forever now.
Yeah.
But that is something, and I don't know if you have messed around with it at all obviously outside of the league, but with season 2 going to open setups, does that
Yeah, that's
kind
another
of
thing.
sweeten the pot for Mercedes a little bit if you can tweak and tune it a little bit better?
Maybe. I might have to play around with some setups on a few different cars to see what I like the best, but
Right.
I wouldn't say anything's technically off the table at this point.
Nothing is off the table, but nothing is on the table. So count your days, Mercedes.
Count your days unless you impress me.
All right. Who do you want to thank for the second place pro performance finish tonight?
Oh man, I gotta thank Dave, everyone else at Summit Motorsports, rest of the league admins, all the competitors that showed up throughout the year or season. Obviously the broadcast group, you guys did a phenomenal
there it
job all
is.
season long. You were waiting for that one, weren't you?
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I was gonna say I might have to drag out a few more names. Yeah, no, that's about it.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Happy to be here, man.
It's going to be interesting to see where you fall after they sort through the provisionals because you're only behind Lewis by approximately 70 points, which is about one race. So if you eliminate 2 races, you have more starts than him. So with you starting every race, him missing 1 or 2, it'll be interesting to see how that's going to all shake out with the the 2 drop weeks.
Yeah.
If you're able to get a
Definitely have to take a look at
P2
that.
on the championship. So, all right, man. Well, congratulations for tonight.
Thank you.
You were able to survive the green hell, and we've asked everyone. I know your answer, but we will be seeing you for season 2, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we love to hear it. So, congrats. Go celebrate with the team, and we'll be seeing you around.
For sure, man. Be looking forward to racing with you specifically in season 2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. We gotta start getting ready for Daytona here.
Yeah, we got some Daytona work to do. Got what, just under a couple weeks to prepare for that now.
Just under 2 weeks. Yep.
Yeah, that'll give me time to rest up my foot. So
Yeah, there you go. No
hopefully I'm
sleeping
ready to-
until then.
Yeah. Right.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Alrighty, have a good one.
All right. Thanks, guys.
And your 3rd place pro driver, Jesse Canales, up in the booth. Fred and Metal, you got a copy on us.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
We're doing all right. How are you
Good.
tonight?
Oh man, sweating, tired, intoxicated.
Oh
all of
boy.
the greatest things in life.
Awesome. Well, you had a little bit of a mishap there to the pits, back out of the pits. You're able to bring it back 3rd for the pros. And here you are in the interview.
I'll say a lot of it of a accident, a lot of it, on cold tires, I got a little too adventurous, a little too greedy. And I said hello to a little late braking zone. The rear end decided that it didn't want to clock in, and we ended up in the wall.
All right.
Nice bit of crab walking right after that. And thankfully, there's a single fast repair. So I was at least able to get back out there. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Dave, for deciding that.
Yeah. So it was a little bit of Jesse versus Acura versus the Nordschleife.
No, guys, let me tell you, there's a reason why I'm the only Acura driver in this league. It's not a great car to drive.
And what is funny about it is it used to be like the car. I remember it used to be like one of the hot cars to drive. So it's just interesting seeing kind of the fall off with that and the Mercedes AMG as well. Kind of just
the Acura is kind of like the guy that peaked in high school. All of the glory days there, and now it's 2 years later, and you're just an alcoholic. Like, come on, man. I know that you can do better. Please do better, but here you are, just not. But I still love her. She's a great car. She looks nice. I try to have some brand loyalty, but man, just making it tough.
So we've asked the other guys, and everyone's answer is kind of the same because I know you guys are all on a team. But are you planning on coming back for next season?
I'd like to. The Acura is fun to drive, but I'd probably move to LMP2. You guys have been doing a great job, so thank you. Unfortunate, but it'd be nice to see you guys on that grid for season 2.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. Do you guys reckon that you guys are some good road guys?
Oh yeah, I'm
see
gonna
some competition.
Yeah, I'm gonna show James how it's done. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He's a pushover. Don't you worry. All right, you're gonna out-qualify him 2 seconds, no problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. 100%. This is me calling my shot.
I believe in you, gentlemen. Come on.
All right. Who do you want to thank for the finish tonight and keeping it almost all the way alive at the Nürburgring?
I'd like to thank the Acura team for making a very survivable car. It didn't absolutely murder me in that guardrail. I'd like to thank you guys for allowing us to participate in your broadcast booth. Dave for running the league. My boys at 212 for making it fun to run. The Yap sessions always go crazy. And my cat for not jumping on my lap while I'm driving. I don't want to bump her head.
It's always a win.
That is always a win. All right, man.
Exactly. I feel bad for her.
Well, congratulations to you guys and the 212 team. Looks like I believe after these points settle out, you guys will be bringing home some hardware, so that's pretty cool to see.
Oh.
And And yeah, so congratulations on a successful season to you guys and your team, and congrats on a P3 at the Nordschleife.
Thank you, thank you. You guys are invited to our party, so don't you worry. HQ is wide open.
All
Wine
righty.
flowing, alcohol out. Don't you worry.
All right, that sounds great.
Awesome.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your
great night,
night.
guys.
Go keep partying with the team.
Hell yeah. Have a good one. Peace.
Yeah. All right, that was Jesse Canales. And Metal, that's gonna do it for us. That's gonna wrap up the final the final broadcast for Summit GT for season 1, and
Yep.
with an asterisk next to it, the final broadcast for us for Summit GT. So want to say thank you to everyone that shows up every week. We did 11 weeks of this one. 10 points, one exhibition race. Did 11 weeks straight of Summit GT. I want to thank Dave for giving us a shot to do it. We had a lot of fun doing it. And I know myself, I look forward to being on the track with all these guys that we got to know here up in the booth. And yeah. Any closing remarks?
I mean, it's been a fun time. I've had a lot of good memories up here in the booth with you, calling these races for Summit GT. I hate to see you go, but I understand that you want to race, and so I understand the need to be on the track. And who knows, maybe I'll come down there and visit as well. But don't you worry, folks at home, because Frozen Apex isn't going anywhere.
No.
Right? Frozen Apex is still on the air. We're still going to be calling races. You can catch us tomorrow night with the Weekend Warriors, and then you can catch us on Thursday with the Super ARCA East. So we're still around, but for GT, this is a big sign-off. Appreciate you guys for having us here. It's been fun calling the races, and hope to hear from you guys in the future.
Yes, and like Metal was saying, tomorrow, Weeknight Warriors, we are headed. It's going to be USA themed, USA night. We are going to Charlotte, so some ARCA cars at Charlotte. Would love to see some of you guys come hang out over there. And then Wednesday, we are actually going road racing with Superstar ARCA East, as we are going to take the ARCA cars to Mid-Ohio. So that should be some fun racing. Like Metal saying, we're not done broadcasting. I'm just deciding to strap into a car. And there's a possibility that Metal might be jumping in one as well, or possibly venturing in other directions with what his Monday nights are going to consist of. We don't really have an actual answer yet. So we have lots of corporate meetings, big suits, big towers and stuff we have to go sit in to determine the future of everything. So you guys know how all that is. But again, we want to thank you all for tuning in every Monday, for hanging out with us, keeping chat alive, and watching all your favorite drivers smash their cars up at some of the coolest tracks in the world. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We hope to see you Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And feel free to like and subscribe and share our videos. And aside from that, we are signing off. Again, we appreciate you guys, and we will catch you guys on the next one, or maybe we'll see you on the track.